My friend Pedro. Now, I've just had a banana and I kind of feel bad for the banana because after playing this game, I kind of realized that if you eat bananas, bananas will come back, pretend to be your best friend, call themselves Pedro, and make you kill everyone. But anyway, this to me is it's a unique experience for me because normally you wouldn't really find me playing these types of games. I mean, I've played Trials Fusion and some games, but I don't really invest too much time in it. But this game was recommended to me by a friend on Xbox Live, and I thought I'd mention that friend, and that friend is Bloodborne Lover. He mentioned this game to me and asked me to give it a shot and see what I think about it. And to be honest with you, Bloodborne Lover, if you're watching this, you know what? This is an excellent game. It really is. It's a good game. It's not a game that I would actually normally invest my time into, but a very good game and a very fun game nonetheless. The game is basically about you being a silent, masked, crazy motherfucker who can jump, wall bounce, ride on a skateboard, shoot a frying pan and ricochet the bullets, and while doing all of this, you have no remorse, and the only thing that you're bothered about is listening to your banana friend. And so the story basically goes: you start off in this weird kind of meat factory, and you've got to get out of there. And the only way to get out of there, well, the only way your friend Banana says to get out of here is to pick up a gun and kill everyone. But anyway, the story isn't the important part. The important part is how this game plays and how it feels. And I'm telling you, if this game doesn't make you feel like Neo from Matrix, or a cooler, badass version of Max Payne, or a semi-Deadpool, then I don't know what will. So, as you go along this game, you obviously pick up the game teaches you new ways to kill enemies. You can swing, you can, jump off walls, you can target, a couple of people, many targets together. And you can probably see that I'm not really good at this game, but nothing to do with the game. That's just me playing shit, obviously. But the game is definitely worth checking out. It's a game that you can have fun in short blasts. And if you've got the Game Pass, then I would highly recommend you download this game and check it out. If you haven't got the Game Pass, I think they've got a deal on £1 for 3 months, which is definitely worth it. I would highly recommend that you check this game out. Now, the way the game looks, it's obviously a 2D shooter, so it won't have the polish of the AAA titles, but then and again, the AAA titles that you come across these days are full of shit anyway, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. I mean, for what it is, it actually looks pretty good. But not only does it look the part, it actually sounds really good too. It's got a decent soundtrack. I mean, I'm not really into this type of music, but believe me, it had me shaking my head a few times. I was bopping my head to it. So, the soundtrack is good. But not only is the soundtrack good, the guns, the bullets, they sound beefy, they sound good. I mean, you can clearly hear a difference between the pistol and the Uzis, and later on when you get the shotgun, you can hear the difference. The explosions, everything sounds good. It sound-wise, it's definitely spot on. Now the gameplay is kind of a twin stick shooter, but it ain't a twin stick shooter. It's very arcadey, and you also get this end of level kind of rating system. See, I could do better. As I mentioned before, I'm a bit of a shit player. But yeah, I mean, the game is really cool. It's got this bullet time mode thing going on. You can slow time down. You know, it exaggerates the action a lot more. And you can, as you can see, you know, he swings from one thing to another, and you can dispatch enemies in, you know, various creative ways. And I think that's what the core element of this game is to make things fun. So from taking bad guys out with guns to kicking them with the ball and getting rid of them. Boom, see that? And later on, you can, you know, take guys out with flying knives, shoot a frying pan, he'll, you know, bounce into the air, you can ricochet the bullets off. Or there's a level where they've actually got things where you can shoot and the bullets will ricochet off them. And I've got to admit, ricocheting the bullets off surfaces was really fun, and I absolutely loved doing that. It felt so cool and so badass. Really, this game is fucking awesome. So the game, I mean, it does really get hectic in places, and there's a lot of chaos. And as you can see, when I was actually playing this, I didn't really realize the bullets were actually ricocheting off the frying pans. But that frying pan down at the bottom, you can actually shoot it. It flies up in the air and you can shoot the frying pan and then ricochet the bullets off it. And I found that really cool. It's kind of like, if you've ever watched any of those old school John Woo movies, it's kind of like that. And I mean, there's plenty of fun to be had in this game. It's obviously adult orientated, so not one for, you know, for younger gamers, but yeah, it's pretty cool, and I actually really enjoyed playing this game. But it's not a game that I can see myself, you know, playing all the time. I mean, I had a bit of do on it, and the first few levels were really, you know, action packed, but then it kind of, after the second or third kind of level, it kind of sort of slowed down a little bit. But I mean, hey man, it's one of them small games, and the way they've done it, you know, they've done it really well. Dead Toast or something they were called, never heard of them. I've heard of Devolver, but I've never heard of Dead Toast before, so I think it's like some new company or something. I don't know, I don't really know, but whatever they are, they've definitely done a good job in this game. I mean, if you was to buy this game with money, I would say it's money well spent, definitely. So, I mean, the question is, do you go out of your way and buy this game? I'm not really sure. It all really depends on what type of games you're into. I mean, I know a few people who are into these types of games, but me personally, even though it's a lot of fun, I wouldn't really actually go out and buy this game. I mean, I would prefer to play this game on the Game Pass, where, you know, I can play it, and once I'm done with it, I can just delete it. I can't see myself, you know, going back and playing this game again and again and replaying it. This is definitely one for the Game Pass to download and play as much as you can, or play as much as you want, and, you know, then you can delete it basically. Sorry if you're one of the few who are on the on the bench of, you know, thinking about getting the Game Pass. or if you are one of those who's already got the Game Pass and you enjoy playing arcadey type shoot 'em up games with a bit of a difference to them, then I would definitely recommend that either get the Game Pass and give this game a try, or if you've already got it and haven't actually downloaded this game, I would definitely recommend that you download this game and give it a good try. I mean, if you're not already sold on the idea of wearing a mask and having a banana as your friend and loading up your shotgun and shooting people in the face whilst riding on a skateboard, then you know what, man, life's too boring for you. I'm telling you, you need to up your ante a little bit. But anyway, jokes aside, this game to me is a very unique game. I would say it's Trials Fusion with bigger balls basically. But anyway, it is what it is, and it's a well thought out, well developed and really well executed game, in my opinion that is. So anyway, Merry Christmas to all those who are celebrating Christmas, and that's it for me. This is Critical Q signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like, share and subscribe and support the channel. It means a lot to me. And if you didn't like the video, you can always leave it down in the comment section and I'll get back to you.